Yeah, I still haven't exhausted all the dialogue for Emmett. I think I'm up to 10 kills on him now. So he gets a unique line every time you kill him for a while. I'm assuming they do eventually stop, but I just don't know when. I probably will have to farm him more because I need to get the melee weapon that's also a gun that I can't remember the name of at the moment. Past 20 and still haven't run out yet. Damn, okay. Yeah, I think I got the blueprint itself, but I don't have the components. What's that thing even called? It's a melee weapon. Should have it in my blueprints list somewhere. Venato is Caliban Scythe, something else. Is it considered a primary weapon for building? I don't know where it actually lives. I'm pretty sure I have the... Oh, Vincubus, that's what it is. Okay, yeah, it's weird because I think it's the first weapon that fills multiple slots, so it lives in the primary components. Probably some weird back-end coding that they have to put in to make that work, and they just feel like, it counts as a primary, I guess. I think it should count for 2 different kinds of mastery. Because I want a more... Actually, I'm ranked 25. I think I'm pretty good on, like... being able to forma stuff and not have it be completely painful leveling up from scratch again. Also, this song bums me out because people kill stuff so fast in the Rebellion that you don't really get to hear it for very long. It's kind of silly too, because the intro where you fight the Prime Warframes is hype as hell. Like they're all sitting, floating in the sky, floating, doing poses, and then they spawn in, and everybody just unloads and kills them in 1 second. But yeah, there is currently a pretty bad storm going on, so my power has winked out a couple times earlier this morning. It seems to have stopped, but if I suddenly disappear out of nowhere, that's why. And I'll probably just call it if that happens, because I don't want to keep trying to fight the weather. I'm not going to win against the weather. Also, the Steel Path Hunhullus fight is weird because it has the extra segment that just feels very, like, tacked in. But I guess it gives you a reason to work on your arc guns. Because it's not like a full flight segment, it's weird. You're kind of like locked into a little tiny arena. I don't know. I feel like for a lot of people, it's probably the first time they remembered, oh right, Arcwing exists. Right. That entire mechanic, that entire game mode that people don't play anymore. The problem is it's not even like a Star Fox boss. He just kind of stands there and you shoot it for a bunch. I kind of wish there was a little more to it. They have said they might do some more Railjack stuff in the new year, though, so we'll see. Or I think they've mentioned they want to do more Railjack stuff. I don't think it is explicitly confirmed, like, yes, we're doing more Railjack. But yeah, I was going to do more MGS5 today, but then since my power has been winking out a bit earlier today, I figured rather than, you know, potentially start the Man Who Sold the World mission and have it wink out in the middle of that and lose all the progress, I just figure, you know what, maybe I'll just play something a little more low impact. Well, Railjack, the problem with Railjack is that it kind of had its own unique identity originally, but people didn't really like it. So they kind of just turned it into a little bit of Railjack, like you do a little bit of the space fighting stuff, and then it just turns into a regular warframe mission, which it'd be fine for a couple of them, but it feels like every mission is just that. So like the whole thing about doing your, you know, your Railjack, getting it powered up, getting all the mods for it, it's only for the purpose of half of that mission, and the rest is just a standard mission, with the exception of like Orphix, because that's exclusive to Railjack, and then tracking down the Nemesis, whoever you're fighting for your Lich weapon. It kind of sucks too, because they have unique tile sets for the warframe parts of those missions. Like, you don't encounter them in the regular missions, the regular versions. It just kind of sucks that you're just doing a, you know, exterminate or defense or whatever. But I can also see why they don't necessarily want to put a ton of resources into it, something that isn't super well liked. Because the problem is Railjack, if you want to play it well, requires good coordination, which a lot of Warframe players don't really have. Like, you play with other people, but it's not really necessarily a matter of, like, you know, one person covers buffs, one person covers heals, that kind of thing. It's just everybody just kind of walks down a hallway and everything explodes. Which is fine, you know, I'm not saying there need to be tightly defined roles, but Railjack, I feel, kind of has to do that a little bit more. Like, you need somebody to kind of go board stations and do stuff while the other person pilots. Otherwise, it's very cumbersome. So. Anyways, Warframe. We're going to try a bit today. We'll see how it goes. If I suddenly disconnect, you know why. Because, like I said, there's a big old storm going outside, so I cannot control the weather, at least not yet. Yeah, I figured today is just going to be a nice little Warframe and chill day. I was going to play Binding of Isaac, but they updated the main branch to the Repentance Plus beta, so I think a lot of mods don't work with it. And my controller was giving me issues actually working, so I just figured, you know what? Oh god, I already saw some drop frames, please. Please, stay with me. Alright, did I unmute Warframe? No, we're good. This is the kind of game that gets very loud. So yeah, there's currently an event going on, the Blood of Parita event, where if you do your, there's specific alerts you can do, and also you can just do Parita Rebellion. And, where is it here? So, like, these alerts will kind of randomly shuffle in, like, every, I think, 30 minutes or so. Another mission will pop up. So these are a really good way. I like that they did this, rather than just you play, you know, Parita Rebellion for the entire event, like they did for the, I think Jade Shadows did that. And then you can go trade them in, which I actually don't know if I traded mine in recently. I might go to the Sanctum Anatomica. So I gotta see if, what's his name, if I've traded them in. Needs must.
I wonder. How would
Yeah, let's listen to Emmett.
feel knowing I was here with Lloyd without him keeping watch?
It's not into you, dude. Alright, so yeah, you trade in these Marks of Valiance. And I think I have all the, like, the limited time stuff, like the medallions and all that. I think it's just mods. Yeah, I have all the mods, but I don't know that I have full copies of them, so I currently have 116, so this is a really good way to get Arcane energized, by the way. If you're playing Warframe, you absolutely want to get these three, like the Platinum Arcanes, because normally you have to play Eidolons for these, and Eidolons are kind of a pain in the ass for most people, so a lot of people just don't bother with them. But yeah, Arcane Energize, I don't think it's quite as meta these days. I think it used to be, like, you know, the most important arcane in the game, but now it's like, it's nice to have, but I feel like you're probably better off just slopping in Equilibrium.
for you to be draped in silk when you receive these.
This made a lot more sense when you were more limited in energy regen, but there's better options now.
Orokin who tried that. So we'll skip that part if it's all the same to you.
Are there any that I still need to cap out on? I got Pulse. I still need a few more Precision. Actually, no, 15 might be good to rank that up to max. Velocity, I've got that. Trickery, Acceleration. Agility should be good, because I can level the rest of those up. I feel like Arcane Eruption is probably too niche. Fish. Just enjoy watching the fish. Yeah, Eruption, energy pickup, chance to knock down nearby enemies.
Oh, yes. Send the void traumatized children off to war. Really? Dallas was surprised when this went awry?
He's not wrong. What else do we got here? Phantasm. On block, chance of speed for 18 seconds. Weird. Probably too niche, but it is an option to cap that out. Guardian, I've got 7. I probably need more. Chance for armor for 20 seconds. That could be okay for some frames. Arcane Awakening on reload, chance for 150 damage to pistols, 24 seconds. On hit, chance for attack speed for melee weapons. Headshot kill, chance for regeneration.
Of the worst moments in one's life. But very well, as you wish, soldier.
And then these are the resistances, so I think Nullifier is really good if you're doing Eidolon hunting, because then you can just completely ignore the pulses it does, or you can just, you know, zoop out of that. Yeah, I'll probably just grab a few of the unranked ones that I have then, cap them out. Because, yeah, Barrier, I got all the Platinum ones. Debating if I want to buy more copies of this just to sell later in case it's still valuable. I can't imagine Energize is that expensive now. Because they run these events, like, I think about twice a year, so...
Have you ever wondered?
Yeah, I guess I'll just grab more of Awakening, grab, like, 16, I think. 21 is caps it out.
Assigned to those who wander near danger?
Phantasm... Yeah, sure, I'll just grab some more of these. Also, any extra you have, you can just dump to Vosphor, so it's still good to grab them even if you have them all maxed out. Because Vosphor can be converted into random mods, so you can save them for sets that you don't have yet. For a chance at Lloyd once you get to Sanctum Anatomica. Actually, no, you would have access to that by now. Because this is after. Chance for reload speed to sniper rifles for 12 seconds. Oh, that's on crit, not on headshot. That could actually be okay.
How much gold
maybe?
does blood buy, Tenno?
And these are very niche. The resist status effects.
It comes to
sure, tempo. Why not? Let's buy a bunch. All right. Also, I got Lion talking to me, or Leon.
May I return to the library?
So I can buy some things now, in case you want to buy a storage crate or a plinth. They're here.
Go.
But I don't think I want to buy them right now. Alright, cool. Let's see. Okay, frames have not dropped yet, so far so good. I'm keeping a very close eye to make sure like the internet isn't going to start winking out or whatever. I have a message. Who's texting me? Roth. Hang on, I gotta chat with my friend Roth really quick. I gotta chat with Emmett. This guy just called me Malapert. Also, I guess if you haven't played in a while, there's probably going to be a lot of story stuff here that you're not aware of, but... God, Roth is such a dick. I have a couple places where I belong in the context of the game, actually. No, if you want to do that, Roth, go back in time then. Go do it. Oh, Roth. Still not quite over the whole being Orican thing. Mending relationships and collecting a few of your own. Emmett Selk is mad. Just cannot comprehend the idea of somebody with power and just not using it to subjugate everybody. Well, maybe we'll hang out. Maybe we'll go back in time and have a little adventure at some point. He's upsetty. Because yeah, Leon is sending me messages now, so he's actually... Once he starts sending you messages, I think that's when you can buy furniture from him, so... let me actually knock out one of those missions, get some more nuggets. Because at this point it's just for extra mods, but I might as well just grab them, because they're pretty easy to get. Also, I recently set up Hildren with... because I remember trying her Balefire thing a while back, and I wasn't huge on it. But I think that was before they let you add, like, arcanes to exalted weapons, and now I have, like, secondary enervate. You know, 7 Forma probably helps a lot, but this makes her alt fire, because there's also an augment that I don't think was in the game when I played her last. Aegis Gale, where you get, like, an alt fire that just shoots off, like, instant multi-rockets, and they're very strong because they deal damage based on your max shield. So I need to cap these out a little bit more, get primed redirection, umbral intensify up to max, but... we'll get there. And then this one lets you blast your alt fire a lot faster. Debating if I want to keep that, because I feel like sometimes the fire rate isn't super important compared to maintaining your stacks, like your stats, so... I feel like Hildren kind of went from being a little underwhelming to, like, legitimately extremely good. Because, yeah, I was considering using the arcane that makes ability strength into shield. Or pulls it from that. I think I do have it. But we'll see.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
Should probably pillage. Should probably be doing the pillage thing, you know, her entire gimmick. But yeah, you go into Balefire mode and then you just shoot rockets everywhere and everything dies. Like, unironically, just everything dies. You just point roughly in the direction of whatever you want to die and it dies. The only problem is you're not super fast during this, like, I feel like you're not going to win against, you know, a good parkouring frame or whatever. Or Titania, but nobody wins against Titania. You don't outspeed Titania, you try to keep up. The other nice thing with Hildren is that since her abilities pull from shields, you don't really have to worry about energy economy. Because you've got pillage, you can always just take more shields, whatever you want. I do find the Balefire flight kind of weird. Sometimes it feels like you just kind of float in the air and don't go anywhere. And I'm not sure if that is intentional behavior or not. Put Molt on her just for the move speed. Can you, if you subsume over Balefire itself, does that break Balefire, like the flight mode? Because I didn't want to subsume over that just in case, but I never use like her one Balefire, but I think it does get used as part of this. So I just want to make sure. Because I want to keep this mode. Like, this mode is bonkers good. I don't want to lose that.
Find extraction.
I like her I like exalted weapons in general. I think they're really cool. And now that they got a buff with arcanes, they can actually use arcanes now. They're a lot better. Like, Titania is so much better now.
You suck.
Wow. Oh, that's Kai. Who the fuck said that? Kai is a little rude sometimes. Because, yeah, I don't know what I would subsume over, though, because the shield aura is very good, and it works with her pillage augment. Or is it, well, we have time while we're waiting. Because it also causes radiant... Well, no, I think that converts into burn proc, so I don't know if I would want to keep that. I'm torn. Oh, if you play solo, yeah, you probably wouldn't need Haven as much, although I believe it does give you more shields with pillage. With the augment, so I don't know. I could probably tweak the build, but I'm liking this one. Like how everybody uses the Laurel Signa because it's the one freebie, I think. Let's see what else. Because there's also... I don't really want to do interception. Sabotage is fine. Knock off quick sabotage.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors death.
Really need to be getting in the habit of just popping pillage like as soon as it's off cooldown, because it really costs like nothing. The other kind of nice thing about Haven is that it gives you like a pointer at whatever is nearby, so like if there are enemies nearby, you'll see like a big beam pointing at them. Oh right, we're not doing exterminate, we gotta go to the void portal.
Destroy the key and the device.
I think I have space for one more, what's it called? Archon shard, and I kinda want to put a parkour velocity shard on her. The only problem is it doesn't help in Balefire mode. Oh, come on now. Also, chat, today is the day. Today is the day when I finally get my Prime sure-footed. It has been officially 400 days since they implemented the system that I've logged in. I've definitely played enough to have had it, but they didn't have the system counting retroactively the days logged in. They're already over here, huh? I know these days Prime sure-footed is kind of a meme, but still, it's nice to have for certain builds. All the YouTube creators who are like, this build is going to use Prime sure-footed. Like, yeah, I guess you could, but like, it's not really necessary in most builds, I feel. How's the Titan... Oh, is that Titania AFK? That might be. Okay, you got that. Supposed to delete anybody who dares to poke their head through this portal. And I do mean delete. The one problem is, like, the Arctic Ectimus. Their shields are really hard to break through with the Balefire, even, you know, with all the power-ups you have. There you go. They woke up. Let me in. Let me in.
There's the torsion beam device, but they've taken the void key. Find it.
I do eventually want to get all of the focus school artifacts, but that'll be a while.
Big mistake.
Big mistake. Big mistake.
Quick, pick up the key.
Because they give you about enough for, like, half of an artifact the first time you do the new piece quest, but then the rest you have to get yourself, and it'll take a while. I'm sure they'll eventually adjust the rate of gains from it, but that feels like a very long-term project. The problem is you can only get it by doing the Rebellion quest, so I do kind of wish there were alternatives to getting those resources.
Get through the portal before it melts down.
Did I mention how strong this balefire thing is, especially if you get, like, explosion radius mods? You just kind of point roughly at the ground and everything just fucking dies. Because the explosions in this game go through walls generally, so, like, you can just delete everything. Helmet balefire off, you lose. Okay, so yeah. I always call it balefire mode. It is called Aegis Storm, but. Where's Malice? Where are you? I want to go back and get you. I have all the Acolyte mods at this point. I don't need more.
The void key and torsion beam device are out of commission. The enemy will not be returning anytime soon. All
Oh, there he is.
objectives are complete. Proceed to extraction now.
There he goes. Sometimes it's really hard to tell where, like, the Stalker or Acolyte spawns are because they just kind of appear and don't get a marker for them usually unless you're close.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
A lot of big red numbers if you play Hildren, which is nice. I like that. I'm not going to go back to get all those. Actually, I grabbed this one because it's right here, but I'm not going to go back for all the other Riven shards, slivers. Don't need them. Not that badly. I'm pretty sure I have like 500. Good old Layton. Introduced, I think, like 3 years ago now, and it's still possibly the best secondary in the game. I wonder if they ever are going to do, like, another set of Incarnons, because I don't think they've done them for a little bit. Because I think I have most of the Incarnon adapters available, I just haven't set them up, because you need to go get Deviri resources for them, but, like... What is it? Steel Path. Yeah, like, I don't have the Sestra, I guess. Or Sibaris. Actually, I guess I don't have a lot of these ones. Najah Prime, Nova Prime, Kuva Nukor. Wouldn't be too bad of a run, but I don't necessarily want to sit down and do, you know, 2 hours of circuit for Steel Path right now. I definitely need to get more Forma. I'm running low on Forma. I'm always in a status of being low on Forma, because I'm down to like 2 blueprints now, I think. Because I think it counts the current one, so yeah, there's only 2 more after this one, so I gotta crack some relics. Just gotta sit down and pop open a bunch of them. I actually do need to look up where the best places to go to farm the new primes are, because there's Gyre Prime and Yareli Prime and Lavos Prime that I want, and I don't have any of them yet. So I think I have some of the relics for them. I've refined them. Yeah, I've refined a couple of these, like the Neuroptic Systems. Yareli's a double gold. The actual blueprint itself is just uncommon. Actually, P17, I've got a bunch of these. Maybe I'll knock out some of these. And the chassis is a common, so this one wouldn't be too bad to get. Maybe we'll see if I can run some Mesa relics real quick. Yeah, I need Caliban as well. I think he's still available too, right? I'm pretty sure he is. What's currently available? Gotta do a Meso. Because these, I got 5 of these. There's a pretty good chance I might even just throw in a Radiant, why not? Watch, I'm gonna get the Protea Prime chassis now. Chassis, sorry, not chassis. I need to look and see which Caliban relics I have, because I don't know that I have too many of them. I don't think I was really playing too much when Caliban Prime came out.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. Void Fishers.
The other nice thing with the Okina Prime setup that I have going is that A, it's a very strong melee weapon, and B, it also gives you passive movement speed, which worked with Aegis Storm. Oh, come on. I always hate this drop down. I always land in the sewer. Oh, is my shield aura just killing everything? Oh my god. It's like Ember never died. Welcome back, world on fire. Although it doesn't kill Eximus super quickly. Who needs Titania? Who needs Thermal Sunder?
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
It's quite funny. This would never work on higher tier missions. You don't use shield aura for damage. It deals a little bit of heat procs, and that's basically it. Use it to prime, and also to get some shield regen radiation procs if you want.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
God, I love when you go into like a vastly underleveled mission with like a max level Torrid, and you just vaguely point the beam in direction of dudes and just everything in the room dies. It's great. It's a good feeling. Like these days I mostly do Steel Path missions unless I am just trying to like crack relics really quickly. So it is always nice to go back and get that power fantasy. Like I'm playing Dynasty Warriors. Although definitely if I wanted to just speedrun this stuff, I'd be playing Thermal Sunder Titania. Oh. Oh, okay. The only other person got 3 kills because I just walked nearby dudes and killed everything. Some days you get to be the main character. I also have Taxon set up because it gives you extra shields, which is really nice for Hildren. Kestrel Prime. Actually, I could use Venato Prime. I don't have that yet. Or do I want Kestrel Prime? Doesn't matter too much. I don't know if Barrow is still around. I think he left, right? Because I think Primed Flow was available this time, which is a really, really good Prime mod. Is he still around? I think he left. Yeah, I don't see his little marker anywhere. I think he's gone. I don't remember if this was... Oh no, I think it was last time he also had the first Arc Gun Multi-Fire primed mod, which I picked up. Yeah, dual rounds. This is fairly new if I remember correctly, so could be useful if they plan on doing more Railjack stuff. But probably not super necessary unless you're doing like Profit Taker or I guess technically the new part in the Parita Rebellion, the last bit of the boss fight against Hans Hollis needs it. I'll just run another one. I just need to run a bunch of Mesa. Like, I have so many vaulted relics that I just do not use. I have a lot of these, actually. This could be nice, because I want to get more Formas, and this one has a double Forma blueprint. Slap that in there. I might play around with the Arcane that puts ability strength on shield, though, because that could be really good, or it pulls ability strength from your max shields. Because Hildren gets a lot of shields. That's her gimmick.
Leave no one standing. Watch out. I'm detecting void
Oh, I got a
fissures
vault, hell
nearby.
yeah.
Do you have a matching relic?
What?
You're near a fissure.
What? That was weird. I just kind of like floated in the air for a second. What was that all about?
Open a relic. You're going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
I think this also goes through walls? The shield aura?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Maybe not. God, they're dying so quickly I can't even hit them with a body shot from Torrid.
You have collected enough reactant to open the relic.
I'll just turn on Torrid and Carnon, whatever. They'll die quickly enough anyways. Oh, that's... I just saw that person's name for their pet prime rib. That's good. That's good. Oh, I missed one. Oh, we got a teamwork door. How fast stuff is dying here. Pillage isn't even getting a chance to proc. Oh wait, no, I'm going the wrong way. Oop, oop, oop. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Thank you. At this point, I'm popping Pillage not to recover my shields, but to just give me extra juice for Haven.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run.
Because it does actually kind of work
Another
here.
Successful mission. Find extraction.
Oop. I love when people are like, I hate Volts being in my squad because they make me go so fast. Like, good. That's great. Please let me go too fast. I love it. What if they're ever going to do, like, vacuum for Ayatan stars? Come on, Jagger Zero, you can do it. Exceltra Prime. Because I have the Gyre Prime systems already. I guess I'll grab that. It's vaulted. I need to sit down and, like, look through all the stuff that I have and see if I can get any good plat. Because I still have the arcane helmets back from, you know, little over a decade ago at this point. And those, I believe, sell for a decent amount of plat, but probably not super quickly. I imagine most people aren't looking for them. I think the arcane helmets used to be better, but since they actually introduced the arcane mod system, they like take up an arcane slot, so people generally just don't bother with them because it's worse than actually having a proper good arcane, you know. Let's see, what should I do? Apparently I got some Nightwave rewards. How many weapon slots is that? 2 more, nice.
With the impossible behind you, all that remains
Boss move augment
what
is
necessary.
next. Increase damage and status chance for every 75 warframe health. It'd be nice on something like Nidus or maybe Naros. Oh right, I remember looking at this last time. Wasn't a fan of the way it looks. Cat armor. The warframe slot. And this is for the Hema. Could also be good for a high health frame. Umbra.
Later.
Weirdly enough, I kind of want to do more interceptions because some of the mods you can get are pretty valuable. The problem is that a lot of people don't do arbitration. Did I say arbitration or interceptions? Arbitrations, people generally don't like to sit and do those for too long. So it kind of sucks because like you'll get a really good frame set for a long mission, and then somebody will just peace out on wave 1. It's like, okay, great. Glad I spent my attempts, so you could just leave on the first one. Also, I gotta do my Archon hunt because this is a Crimson one, but I probably should. Let me actually do, I need to do more of my Netracells. Because I don't think I can really consistently do Archimedes yet, at least without, like, specifically setting up builds for them. Because what is it this week? It's Nova, Volt, Zaku, Amprex, Bratton, Comorex, Furus, Ocucor, Dual Icor, Max Energy Reduced, Gear cannot be used. I feel like this is already free for me because I never really use gear. I don't like using Spectres and stuff. Boost 2 energy per second for each enemy within 10 meters of you. This one might not be too bad, but I probably would want to do this with a squad. Maybe I'll knock out a Netracell for now. Actually, what is Bird's stuff today? Yeah, I want Ambers. I don't have enough money for that. Okay, this is good. Actually, I can do another Netracell and get some money. Oop. No.
Are we heading out?
Although Netracells, I'm running solo. I'm not bringing people with Netracells. There's always someone off in Narnia.
Don't want to tell you your business, but if I was trying to get into a Netracell, I'd go, let's crack that thing.
There's just always somebody off in Narnia fucking around and messing up the spawns. Two health, one moving. Electricity. Health. Avoid explosions.
Only one way out of the anchor hole. Use that terminal.
Ouch, ouch. Probably should jump.
That was the easy part. Now you have to find the Netracell. Albrecht left terminals.
Bitrate probably loves when I do this.
Yeah.
Just blow up everything. Alright, I'm gonna try to find it raw again. Okay, so do I want to go this way? Yeah, I want to go this way. You always want to go for the marker that is farthest away. These demon, these Gruzling. I love how Marie just hates Gruslings. They're like the one thing she thinks is really gross. Wait, no, is this the right way? I don't think this is the right way. Oh no, we're right. This is good. As long as you cross the Void Desert. Ancient Healer Spectre. Yeah, like I never really fucked around with Spectres. Apparently a certain on-call crew is also really strong. If you give them certain weapons, like the Kuvazar apparently is very good for them. Alright, let's see. So I don't want to go into that room specifically, but I do need to go nearby. So it should be in the... It should be in the area adjacent to it, but not immediately connected, if that makes sense. So like it could potentially be here. No, that's the exit. What's over here? Okay, no, that's locked up because they're already there. No real point in killing these dudes unless you really want, like, obols or whatever, but... oh wait, I skipped this door, hang on. This might be this way instead. Shut up. probably this room. One of these side doors. It's not connected. Probably. It's not here. I think that leads to a study. Is it just straight ahead? Did I just pick all the wrong directions? I sure did.
This is it.
Alright.
Use the key glyph
And now we just kill. Which will not be hard.
We ain't done. Local threats are triggering a security override. Clear out the uglies to pop the door.
Just kind of point roughly in the direction of red dots in the radar, everything dies. I feel like Hildren is probably really good for like defensive or like long haul missions. Maybe not so much like quickly moving around, you know, quick ones, captures, whatever. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Honestly, a Necromech would probably die really quickly to Hildren.
Reinforcing the Netracell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out.
Alright, where's this guy? Oh, there you are. So apparently Grand Blue Fantasy, like the original game, not like the fighting game or Relink or whatever, it's getting a Steam release in March of 2026, which is kind of wild. Because it's not the kind of game you just pick up quickly and get back to where you were if you're already an existing player. Like, it is a significant time investment to get started. And I get that they probably want to, you know, they want to get that Uma Musume money, they want to get the horse gacha going. But, like, I don't know, man, I feel like the vast majority of players at this point are already playing Grand Blue. It's also kind of a weird step back because, like, rather than, you know, the high polish of Uma Musume, it's like, it is a browser game. It is a browser game originally designed from, like, 2013, I think, is when it first released. But the thing is, like, yeah, it's going to be on its own separate server, so, like, it's not going to be cross-pollinating with the Japanese servers.
Don't quit now.
It's just going to sit in its own little Galapagos, which is... I don't think it's going to work out super well, because Grand Blue's the kind of game that you need a lot of people to do raids and stuff. Like, you need a healthy population. And so if there aren't a lot of people playing, I don't know. God, I messed up. There we go. Not even, but all my stuff is here. It's literally like some people have spent years on their account. Like, certain things will take literal real-time years because there's no good way of doing it faster. And, like, you can't spend money to skip it either. You kind of just have to deal with it. You just have to play for that long. So I feel like a lot of people are not going to want to go back and lose that progress. Because I don't see them doing exclusive English stuff. Like, I don't think they're going to be dubbing all the characters in English. That's too much fucking work, all the characters and stories. Those are probably going to stay Japanese voice actors. They'll just use the existing translations. Because the thing is, everybody's technically playing the Japanese version of Grand Blue already. It's not that, you know, you're just connecting to the North American server on Grand Blue. Everybody connects to the Japanese server. And, like, all the payment stuff is done through Japanese processors and stuff. It's just that it has an English translation. Because it's a browser game. It doesn't need to worry too much about, like, regional app store or anything like that. It just exists. So they do their own solutions for that. It's going to be interesting, though. I wonder if it's going to do well. No, it's not going to have account linking.
You're in. Grab and go. Can't wait to
Like they've said, I think part of the reason is because technically your account on the Japanese version can live on one of like I think 3 different providers or maybe 4. Because you can do it, I think, with like there's Mobage, there's Yahoo, I think is still available as an account provider. DMM, I think, is another one. And I think you might be able to use a Google account too, but at this point it's like, I can't imagine they'll just let people transfer their stuff over because all that stuff goes through the Japanese processors, like the payment and stuff, so... There's also stuff like collab and license negotiations that they probably have to shake out, which probably is not going to happen as much for the North American server. So there's going to be like, you probably won't be able to get some of the very short-lived collabs like, you know... What's it called? I think the Evangelion collab just ended, so I don't know if they want to renegotiate the rights for that. I don't know. Yeah, I figure that's what they're going for. Oh, really? Melee Arcane? Ew. Like, they figure Uma Musume probably did pretty well because it wasn't really readily available in English, is the thing.
I dare say the murmur is quaking in its ambulators.
Oh, that's only 5,000 rep. I thought it was more. I could trade some in with Lloyd.
The backroom boys have been beavering away in your absence. I know what it is.
Well, if it isn't the backroom boys.
We appreciate.
But like with Grand Blue for the past... How long has it had like the official translation now?
Hey, we all got something to do.
I want to say like 2016, 2015 is when they added the English one, like the official English translation, so you didn't have to use guides. Alright, I want that yellow shard. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know. I do wonder, because I was saying, like, for pretty much every single gacha game, there's the honeymoon period where, you know, it's like, oh, they're giving so much stuff, oh my god, this is the best, and then that stops, and then the appeal wears off because you're not getting that dopamine hit anymore. Like, it's very carefully portioned out. But yeah, I don't know that it's going to be as popular. Because I feel like a lot of people now are kind of expecting like really highly polished games from their gacha stuff. Like, people have been kind of spoiled by Genshin Impact and whatnot. Whereas you're playing a mobile game originally released in 2013, so it's going to be very janky. Like, there's still a lot of jank in the game, don't get me wrong. Like, it has gotten better over the years, but it is still janky as hell in some places, and it's not super, I got 4 of these. Let's run one of these real quick. I need to turn off... Oh no, I have solo off. Like, I feel like I haven't really been running bounties a lot. It's like but the problem is, like, it's... Even if it was, like, entirely revamped and remastered, like, I feel like a browser game, for a lot of people, is just not really palatable for most folks. That's the thing, yeah, like, most people... Like, to be clear, I have not spent any money on Grand Blue, I never will. Like, every now and then I kind of get into it for a bit and dip in and out. Because the problem is the grind is very real in the endgame stuff, and eventually, like, they generally push the grind, like, they soften it up a bit, so it's not as much of a pain in the ass, but there still is absolutely a hell grind in the late game. And unfortunately, like, you can have the best team in the game, you can have the strongest party, and you're still going to be at the mercy of RNG to get stuff like Eternity Sands or whatever, gold bricks. Yeah, these guys just die to a single tap of Haven. Evokers are thankfully a lot better now, but still, it's kind of rough. Especially if you want to max out, like, the New World Foundation weapons. Oh my god, I'm still working on Haselia because she's apparently, like, one of the best when you uncap her to 5 stars, but, like, There's just so much time you have to spend just gathering resources and materials. And unfortunately, it's not really a grind you can do passively, like you have to actively choose to be doing Arcarum.
Find extraction.
Like, actually getting the characters is pretty easy now. It's just actually uncapping them because they have gotten power bonuses to make them more competitive because they have kind of dropped off over time as power creep has gone through. Dual Zoran Prime. We're gonna have a Dual Zoran Prime handle. Huh. I'll take that then. Yeah, I would honestly want more relink stuff, honestly, but considering how long that game took to make, it's probably just a lot easier to slap a copy of the gacha going, do it like a North American exclusive. Because, yeah, they just recently started the second arc of the main campaign. Like, Grand Blue finally finished its first arc. You finally met your dad. You finally meet your dad at the end of Grand Blue. After 12, 13 fucking years. But that literally expired while I was doing it. That's funny. Ooh, actually, I think this is the big one. If you want like a bunch of relics, this is the one to do. Capture in Uko. Do I have any of these that are not vaulted? I feel like I don't have a ton of Neo relics. C6. What is this? I will throw a couple of these on. I got all these already. It's not a big deal if I don't refine them. Because I loved Relink, I just want more of it.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find.
I want more Relink. I want more bosses. I want more characters and shit.
I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
Like, I would love a DLC where it's just,
You found a fissure. Look out for
or like an expansion that's just a separate campaign. Oh, that's a target. I don't think I'm really punching through that.
Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
I should probably turn off the tutorial message. It feels empty without them now, though. Like, I've been playing this game so long with, you know, Lotus going, there's a heavy assault force heading your way, it's a Grenier, that it feels wrong when that's not happening.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
I was gonna say, we have a Thermosunder Titania, so they're just gonna zoop ahead and kill everything, which is fine by me. We're cracking relics, the faster the better. I also wonder what the situation would be like when the game starts. Where are they going to be in terms of content? Like, is it going to be on parity with the Japanese version? Because most of the game is not going to be accessible for people just starting. Like, there's no way people are going to be just hopping on day one and doing, like, the Omega 3 raids or whatever. Who dares? I wonder if they're going to do like a staggered release. Oh, hey, Gyre Prime. Just what I needed. Or I could get the Compressor Prime. Person wants the Ultranox. Interesting.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Because, like, that's the only way I can see Grand Blue really working from scratch again, is, like, they'd have to do staggered releases of the stuff, but then it's like, everybody's gonna know what's coming, so, I don't know. Will there be enough people spending money on it to justify them still running it? Because, like, everybody's gonna wait for the really busted characters. Or maybe they'll finally add Walder SSR. Exclusive North American version. Let's swap off of Hildren for a bit. I need to level up Baruch. I feel like I never really liked playing Baruch. Also, I gotta take the fucking thing off. Oh, Nidus! Why is that a mechanic? I hate that shit.
Operator, no! Have you lost your mind?
I love having to watch this cutscene every time Nidus infects my frames. So I can not have a giant pink bulb on my neck. It's great that I have to repeat this, like, 100+ times for all the regular and prime warframes in the game. It's just the best. But yeah, I never really played Baruch much. Probably could subsume Caliban. Because there's Caliban Prime. I feel like I never really played him that much. I know he got the rework a while back, but... Yareli also, I need to subsume her because the Prime, although I want to wait. Usually what happens is I wait for, like, to get the Prime version, and then I'll subsume the base. Could also work on leveling up Uriel. Maybe I'll do that. I feel like he needs some, what's it called? He needs some casting speed shards, though. Alright, you do those at the Helminth. Problem is, I have 13 of these Azure ones because they're not as good. I feel like most frames don't really want them compared to, like, casting speed or, like, strength. Archon shards need an Exilus slot now. Only for Azures or something. Because I feel like Azure is the most, like, situational one. Like, I've got a bunch of Tau Forges that I'm just not really using. Also, yeah, I don't really see Topaz and Emerald too much. Purple is nice because it gives you kind of an equilibrium setup without having to drop equilibrium in a loadout. Also nice if you're, like, stocking energy, you can get some melee crit damage. Good for melee frames. Because, like, you would think, oh man, you know, health regen, energy max, that's great. And it's merely okay. Like, I think even for Hildren, you just want to slap on, like, casting speed stuff. I don't know, maybe I'll just throw in a Tau Forge to give him, like, a health regen or something. Well, no, he has a heal, though. Because Uriel has a self-heal, and it heals all of his homies as well. Yeah, it's a health and a shield heal, too, so it's like, it's not even that you're only healing one or the other. You get, like, a pretty solid heal from that. So I don't know what I would slap with a blue shard on him. Oh yeah, what are the invigorations? Najah... Ooh, 75% parkour velocity in Najah is very funny. 100% ability strength on Saren, that's pretty good. I don't know if this works for the slides, because if that works on slides, that's hilarious. Oops, why'd I press Q so much? I don't know. Energy max? I guess I'll slap an energy max in there. It's not like I'm using these for anything else. Sliding is not parkour. Come on, sliding is parkour. I have words. I have opinions. Let me see actually if I have any things I can level up. I need to be working on my, where is it? Foundry. Oh, did you try and get the slide parkour? I guess he's still probably good. Grab the Quellor. Wolf Sledge, I can level that up, I guess. Someday I'll do it, I'm not a prime. Yeah, at this point it's just frames that I have in the oven, so I gotta start some more. The problem is all the stuff I have now is mostly primes, and those need a lot of Orokin cells. I gotta sit down and just farm out a bunch of Orokin cells at some point. Or it's like the field-drawn mutagen masses, that kind of stuff. But I already built a Phantasma Prime. Apparently I didn't. Oh, I guess I could make the base Snipetron. That's just Morphix Placid, so yeah, let's get that going. Synapse, Torrid, already got that. Oh no, I have the Volcar mastered already. I think these ones you get from doing the Blowjob Brothers. The Vor and Lech Krill fight, I think, is where you get that. Do we not have the Higasa stuff? Interesting. I need to get the Miter as well, because I need to make the Panthera. I'm meaning to get rid of that Hiko, but I need it as a crafting component for that. Yeah, I gotta work through some of these. What else do I have here? Detron. Detron needs 10 Organ Cells? I'm glad I mastered that already. Goddamn. Lex Prime, Pandero. Wants 5,000 Cryotic? Ugh. I don't have a ton of stuff that needs Cryotic at this point. It's mostly like the Sibear, I think is like 10,000 that you need. And then these I can't build. The Plinks! Oh, you need Gyromag systems for that, that's right. Seer, already mastered that. What even is the best place to farm Orkin Cells these days? Is it still just like go to Saturn on Steel Path with Necros? Is that the strat? I don't know if there's better ways. Thankfully, the Parita Rebellion is considered like you get stuff there, so you get like Tellurium, which can show up, which is very funny. Place on the far left of Saturn. Kind of wish they would get more optimal ways of doing that, because it does feel a little bit of a remnant to the old style of game. Of the old style of, you just kind of like... You don't really target farm stuff, it happens, but I wouldn't mind like a targeted farm for that. What are these? A10 Ash? Oh right, Ash Prime. I think that's from last year when they were doing the anniversary event thing. Let me see what I'm missing from Gyre exactly. Because we have the systems already, so I just need the Neuroptics and the Chassis, which I think are 2 rares. Also, in case you're not aware, they added titles to Warframe. And there is one for getting 20 Argon Crystals, and there's currently an event where the alerts for that event give you a lot of Eximus units, which means you get a lot of Argon Crystals, so very good time to get that title, or just build stuff with Argon Crystals if you don't already have them going. Because, like, I have 24 after getting the title for, like, having 20 on hand, and they decay over time, so you want to get that going. Let's do a survival. I don't know if this... I don't know if Uriel's super survivable on Steel Path just yet. I don't have him quite built up a ton yet. Yeah, I don't even have any Forma in him yet. Maybe I won't go for that. I don't know if I still want Fast Deflection. Oh, right, I threw that in there because I wasn't sure what else to put. Maybe I'll just do the regular survival, just do a 5-minute. Yeah, the old Orkin Cell farm. I find that adaptation tends to fall off. Like, once you get to higher levels, it just doesn't really work super well.
Keep the enemy busy while a fellow tunnel operative raids the ship for supplies. Ready? Trigger the alarm.
Let's do this one manual.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Alright, I probably should have slapped some mods into those. Oh well. Oh, I'm so tired of this dude.
Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
I would like to never see this guy again, if I'm being honest. Hunter! Do not damage it any further, Hunter! Hunter! Oh god, the wolf sledge is slow. Because the problem is it's super easy to kill these guys now, the synthesis targets. Where are you going? I guess you're going closer to the survival pod. Fair. Actually, maybe you don't necessarily need a casting speed for Uriel because your casts are pretty quick, honestly.
Life support on the way.
Yeah, that's the thing for me. Like, I'm thinking more like higher end stuff. Because sure, you could probably just pop your own heals and be fine, but I don't know. I'm not a Uriel player very much right now, so if anybody wants to correct me, you're more than welcome.
I delivered a life support capsule to the area.
Actually, no, for Brimstone it would probably be really good to get him cast speed. I don't know if that speeds it up or not. Because Brimstone takes a long time to cast. Yeah, like that's Brimstone. Oh yeah, you're right, you are invincible during the heal. How about that? So yeah, then you got a nice little chance to pop shield gating as well.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Still have that the most dangerous enemy in this area is not any of the actual dudes shooting at you, but radiation procs. Spin! So not sure if Arcane Kamisado is the best way to go for like buffing up your summons with Uriel. Or if you want to just go exclusive. I'm sure you could, you know, configure a bunch of different builds, but I don't know if like summons are the way to go with him. Was that it? Well, it's not anymore. Oh no, it's over here. Hunter! Fine, I'll go scan. I need to spend my... I don't know if I have any Samara's reputation. I think I might be at cap. I'm just gonna point at that. Okay. I love the spin. People are like, oh man, Titania has a new rival! Like, nah, not really. I don't know if you've actually played Titania, but Titania does not have a rival when it comes to speed. Titania gets to escape out of level geometry by just pressing the sprint button. Uriel does not do that. Saw you up there. I also do like the shift dash. It's not just like a parkour forward, so you can do like little hop hop. Like you can do a quick little zip if your thing is active, which it was not. $15 more seconds, almost there. I gotta say, the music that kicks in when you get to play Uriel in the story quest, oh my god. Like, I know I said it last time, but goddamn did they knock the music out of the quest for, or out of the park for Old Peace. Spin! We finally have the reason the, what's his name? The Helminth just constantly calls you demon. I'm coming while I'm spinning. I feel like the calling demon thing was long, long before. It just happened to be a nice little coincidence.
Another job well executed. $46,000. Not too bad. I'm glad that there's enough sources of, like, good experience now that you really don't have to run EDA or whatever. Or ESO. Not EDA. Because, man, I've had enough. I should do Glass Gambit at some point. Someday I'll do it. Can I upgrade any of these? Oh, Madurai. I guess I could get Sling Strength and Chain Sling, even though I'm not really using it right now. So I have all the extra pages, I have the extra notes from Toron Strike, but the problem is I think it still just takes too long to charge. Like, even if you are, you know, dumping focus lens on every single piece of gear you have, it just still takes too long. The also the animation takes forever too, so like you're not going to kill anything with it. The buffs are still nice, because you get these spectral pages which give you like cast speed and ability strength and bonus and all that stuff. But as far as the actual attack is concerned, it's kind of a little underwhelming because most stuff is dead by the time you get to pop it. And I wish that was not the case. How we looking? No disconnects? Good. Good, good, good. I wanted to finish off MGS5, but considering it has been dipping in and out earlier this morning, I didn't want to risk it. Don't want to do Man Who Sold the World a second time, thanks. What is this? Why did I make 3 of these Radiant? For what? Did I really want the Scourge Prime that much? Maybe for Harrow Prime is what I was aiming for? I don't know why I refined those ones. That's weird. That's weird. I don't know. Oh, Lavos Prime, right. I need that. Oh, you know what? That might be... Yeah, that might be from ESO, because I think you do get Radiant Relics for doing like an 8-wave or whatever, potentially. This is when I was trying to get Rhino Prime, because it was... For at least a decade, I did not have Rhino Prime. Despite having played since like 2013, I never did manage to get Rhino Prime, so when they did the big New Year's event last year where they brought back all the old Primes, I was like, fuck it, I'm going in. And then it turns out I didn't need to spend that much. Loki Prime, I think that one also. It's one that I got. There's Iorelli Prime. Actually, let me see Caliban. Vanguard. The hell's a Vanguard relic? What? Caliban Prime, Mesa Prime. Oh, this is the, this is probably the New Year's thing. I guess they have a separate relic category for those now. So if I go to the market, do those show up?
Might want to refine
yeah, there we go. Okay.
Get for luck.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a few Caliban Prime. That would make my life a lot easier, because I've got a lot of Aya. I've got 21 Ayas.
Oh, glad to see it back in action.
Ember Prime and Volt Prime, I'm good on those. We have the Caliban Prime chassis, apparently. I do need the actual thing itself, so I'll grab a few of these guys.
Memory to reality. Quick as a bow shot.
And then Neuroptics.
Memory's a tricksy thing, but I think you'll do fine.
I do kind of wish they would work on the naming scheme for relics to make them a little easier to identify. I'm kind of tempted to buy Emmet Selk, like the proto frame, but we'll see. Do I want to run another capture? Alright, I wanted to slap some mods on this just to have anything. I usually just do auto-install when I'm leveling stuff up. I'm not going to use it. I think they did make the auto-install logic a little bit better, but it is still not great because, you know, it doesn't know what you're trying to go for. Yeah, let's run another capture while we have the... Wait, was that the Void? No. Oh no, this one. We got 5 minutes left on this guy. What Neo do I want to run? Gyre Prime. Ash Prime. Ureli Prime. I don't know if I actually have the Ceto Prime built. I think I did have the option to do it. Bronco. Okina Prime. Yeah, I'll just drop an 03. Nobody else running. Interesting. Beast Chunger? Cheesebunger? Clem.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
Happy hunting. Happy Honda days. Oh god, even with this, Wolf Sledge is still painfully slow. Yeah, I'm not going to try and use this. I will just slurp up all the residual experience from everybody else. Okay, you're grabbing the guy. I'm going to grab these. I don't know why. I gotta remember that I don't really have to parkour if I'm playing Uriel and I've got my thing active. I can just zoop around. Just do this. I know some people have said, like, Uriel's just kind of Ember but better, and I'm not sure how true that is. I'm coming. Damn, y'all were fast. Yeah, I should probably get the Daikyu Prime Upper Limb, considering I don't have it.
Mission complete. Excellent work.
Admittedly, I've never been a big, like, Emberhead. I'm sure there are a bunch of people out there who be like, no, Ember's incredible, what are you talking about? Okay, maybe I'll do a Rebellion run. I feel like Uriel would probably be pretty good there. Just don't know if I want to run Steel Path or regular style. Maybe level 170, it might be doable. Maybe I'll do one regular run.
the canonical choice. Probably just going to use the Latum for now, though. Probably should have switched to the Nucor, actually. Alright, what are we doing? Nodes. I still think people aren't entirely sure how to do most of these. Oh, nice. Do we just get the single node for this one? Yeah, we just got the single, hell yeah. Warframe is loud, hold on. Now that we're in the you know, the war zone, things are getting very loud. I'll be with you in 1 second. Yeah, like people... I don't think people really understand how it works. It doesn't do a great job of explaining them, and it probably could stand to do that. And I could understand if this was more of like a new player-themed activity, but I'm pretty sure you gotta go through almost the entire game to do this. Oh, you have no idea how badly I just want to be Hildren and just dunk all those guys, shoot a single blast, kill them all in one hit. Make it really hurt. Actually, some casting speed would probably be nice for Uriel. Doink. I do love the... You just wave across a group of dudes with the Latum and everything dies. Ooh, Tellurium. Oh, those are... We got a Necros. Oh, they're adding a thing to just go straight to the gameplay part. I don't know, I feel like that's fair, but also, like... I don't know that necessarily having skips is a good thing. Getting there. Trauma manifests in 9 minutes. Alright, this one. Whoa. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Interesting. Cool move, Uriel. How'd you manage that? Okay, you'd have to be the ground for this. Oh no, Taxon! Oh, I saw it. I seen it.
Those warframes are all that make you special. How you fare against one.
Alright, where are you?
Detector trouble. Offending errors. Remove.
Just charge my thing real quick and delete. Alright, I gotta look for the ground scanners. Hard to tell because there's so much shit going on. There you are. I do love when somebody discovers a ground scanner, then everybody runs for it. Like, you don't need everybody to go get it. Where are you? There you are. Apparently, there's a way to cheese this as well. I think like your scanners can show it before. I don't know if that has been patched since. Might not work anymore. I think I remember reading that. Alright, 2 more scanners. Oh, I'm way off the area.
Much interference. Much anarchy.
I like Adis, I just wish he wouldn't talk like a Doge meme. Such wow, much scanner. Because it makes me think of that one fucking Smite skin for Scotty, where she was just inexplicably reskinned to be like J-pop, and then it was Doge for some reason, like her companion, the dog, was now Doge. Wow, Scotty-chan. Much power. You said it, Doge! Trailer causes me physical pain. Which is why I have to remind everybody that exists whenever I think about it. Hey, Tellurium. I feel like this one also people don't really get how it works. Like, they'll just leave all the stuff on the ground, they'll never go for it. Like, yeah, you gotta kill dudes to find the things, but then also you have to go plug them in, too. It's not just that they drop on the floor and then you're good. You have to go bring the turrets. They're hungry, they need food. Your son is starving, he wants chicken nugger. He wants swear potato. There we go. Of course, now as I say that, I get a squad that's actually doing it, so... What the fuck do I know? I made a pennant recently, like the weapon, the pennant. And I kind of want to make a build for it, because it seems like it could be funny, but... I also wonder if it's even worth bothering to go to all that effort. Yeah, like you get a heavy attack kill, and then your attack speed gets buffed, and apparently it stacks with itself. So I almost kind of want to set up just a full heavy attack spam build. I wonder how viable that would be. God, they made these go really far away, though. Because the pendant is... Apparently it's like a huge pain in the ass to get if you're like farming for it specifically, but I kind of just got it by pure luck. So I was doing railjack. Oh yeah, Tennokai is also an option. There's still the one Tennokai mod that makes it so every 4 attacks you get a chance, which I really would like to get, but... the option is you either farm alchemy, which I don't have a problem with, but it's not a very common drop, or spend like 80 plat because it's such a rare drop from alchemy. But yeah, I believe it's like you only get it from doing railjacks, and from what I understand, the enemies that spawn that can drop it are kind of rare. So, I don't know. It'd be funny. What is Warframe if not about being funny and having goofy-ass builds? Ah. I don't know if this one you just have to be in the circle and kill them like, what's it called? I'm blanking on the name. Netromex? Netrocells? I know you can load the turrets to get extra progress on the bar, but I don't know if killing enemies inside of it also makes it progress faster. Or it's just a timer. I mean, I do think there is, you know, a joy in actually getting to use the weapon rather than just taking forever to kill something. Or having to invest 8 forma for it to just simply be usable, as opposed to, you know, just picking up a different weapon without too much effort, like maybe throwing 1 or 2 forma in and being good with it. I don't have to spend a billion forma to make it usable, you know? Alright, where are we off to next? Actually, can I... Okay, no, you can't grapple while you're in spin mode. It's probably faster when there's a grapple point to get to. And then these little tunnels, I think it's better. I'm getting a lot of tellurium here, damn. Oh, those are the caches. Oh, I guess your homies count for capturing cases too. Although I can't really tell them to go somewhere. Volt Prime, huh? Goodbye, Volt Prime. We'll get a double. Like, the problem with Tauron Strikes is, like, I'm gonna use it here. I kind of pointed at a group of dudes, and in the time it took, you know, that to happen, most of them were dead already. It takes a while. The casts definitely need to be snappier. I got nullified? I keep feeling like my buff just dropped off. Maybe I tapped it twice by accident. Oh god, I can't see where anything is in this fucking cave. Ah, we're not getting this in 9 seconds. No way. I'm coming! Yeah, this music I love. It's just you rarely get to hear very much of it. I also wish they had an option for not having highlights on big enemies like this. It's a little silly. Come on, be vulnerable. Oh no, I guess this happens in regular mode too. I thought it was only Steel Path. Oh right, I don't have my Larkspur Prime leveled up at all. Oops. Oops, haha. Not sure if the rocket mode is better. Probably easier to just use the beam mode, honestly. So I've been using the Arcabex, or whatever it's called, for the longest time, and I feel like it's probably time for a different weapon for a Prime, for an Arcwing. Apparently Larkspur Prime is quite good, so... Taxon has recovered.
Your past is once again your own. Bravely done, Tenno. Rest now.
Yeah, 6 Tellurium, damn. Now, if only we could get something like this for Orkin cells, maybe we'll get them when we go to Tau eventually. Where it's not like, you know, maybe not necessarily the best place to farm them, but you can just kind of passively get them and not have to go to just one planet in the entire solar map to effectively farm. Oh, really? Rank 29? Damn. Damn. Actually, playing this reminded me, I want to try a couple more runs of Mushroom Guy, because I'm one piece away from getting Nucko. I want Nucko. I want Mushroom Boy. But I definitely will be playing Titania, because she is really fucking good. For this one specifically. That's, I know from the lore perspective it doesn't make a lot of sense for there to be Orkin cells there, but come on, just please. Give me a space. Oh, you know what else I have to do actually once we get to Fortuna? I have to turn off Hold to Sprint, or I have to turn on Hold to Sprint.
Because otherwise Titania is going to kill me. There we go. This really needs a Titania-specific toggle, because, man, you don't want that on Titania.
You're not gonna tell corporate I'm down here, are you?
Alright.
Nah. I know a code when I see one.
I think the chance for Noko blueprints are higher on Steel Path.
Don't like him. Don't like what he's up to in the garden. You take care of him for me? The syzygy blooms for minutes, releases its energy, and then dies. Get close to him. We capture their energy.
Buffs. How are we doing, syzygy?
Another cluster of syzygy blooming. You know what to do. More about to bloom. Don't let the taxman pluck.
Just gonna point at this hallway and things are gonna die. Oh, who's... Really? You can capture that? I feel like spiders should not be allowed to capture resource cases. But yeah, Warframe is just the eternal situation of, I stopped playing this game for a year and there's like 10 new systems. There is a dating sim now. There is a visual novel now. There's skateboarding and snowboarding now. Maybe not skateboarding, but there's a motorcycle now.
More about to bloom. Don't let the taxman pluck them first.
Nope. Oh, it's over here.
One down. Mercs are built for hunting. But you're a forager through and through. They never stood a chance.
Titania is great for this because you don't really need to de-fairy mode for any of the objectives here. Like, you don't have to carry stuff. Oh, hold up, 1 second. I need to get over to where this mushroom is. Okay, I'm where this mushroom is now. That's the only time you have to leave fairy mode, basically. I love the void, Tenno! I should probably go to the actual objective, though. Like, I can't go full speed in the tunnels because I will just ram into every corner and possibly eject myself out of the map.
Got time for a little jailbreak?
Yeah, I think also doing this hack is also required to leave, but aside from that, you're good. Ooh, mushroom.
Borica. Let's hope it can't eat through that there seed of yours.
I'm gonna reapply buffs, but there's no guys nearby. Come on. There you are.
Proper jailbreak that was.
Oh right, the one thing I don't like about this is you can't pull buffs out of turrets, the link turrets that they drop.
Bunch of taxmen massing. Whatever it is they're planning, it ain't good. Keep me out of the area.
That's just the area control. Can I get buffs from Arachnoids? I think I can.
4 of them on the way.
I want to get Thorns because that's the damage reduction. That's a big one. Thorns and Dust are the really useful ones. Everything else is okay, but there's a good amount of your survivability locked to those two abilities. Alright, now we just wait for anybody to dare show their face so I can do this to them. Oops. Yeah, the mushroom? There you are. Alright, where is this clown? That's not him. That's not him. Where's this guy? I don't want to leave because if the control level goes down below 50%, we don't get the bonus. If I find him, it's great. If not, whatever. Yeah, come fight me. Come kick my ass. I'm begging you. Mania, come kick my ass. You have my permission. I dare you. I double dog dare you. I triple dog dare you. Come over here so I can click on your head and watch you die.
Almost there. Finish him off. That's the last of the mercenaries.
Alright, I saw a mushroom. I want to grab that. I also love how your buff skill makes them ragdoll. Yeah, I know where this loser is.
Might feel like you've been dropped on your head for the next bit. Invasives are powering their tech with mounted power cells.
Oh, this is the
Time for a blackout. Find a terminal.
power cell mission. A lot of people skip the bounty for this. Like, they'll just go destroy the power cells without killing dudes. Like, nah, you gotta kill dudes. Okay, we're good. You're over here.
Just like the old days with Noko.
Is there a mark on the map for this guy? No. Is that him? There you are.
The weed I need you to pull. Fruits and roots don't like him. Neither do I.
There we go. All that effort so he could run around for 2 seconds and get his head clicked on. You fool. Alright, where are we off to? Oh no, nullifier. The one thing that's actually dangerous for Titania. I love that line. The Tenno. Tell him to bring out the lobster.
Boss man's hiding in his office. Take out some notebooks. Make him pop out to see why they're not making quota.
Ooh. What's that guy doing? Where'd he go?
Barely saw it. That's a message Neff can't ignore.
I think I need the Noko chassis. Pretty sure.
Knew I could count on you. Reckon Neff can't say
But with my luck, I'm gonna get it on the very kill, like on the very run that also gets me all the mushrooms I need anyways.
My resources are boundless. I will spend you to death.
You know the betrayers. Tell them to bring out the lobster.
What you have learned here will serve you well.
Hey, all of the deep mines. That's me go.
I don't know if you need the maximum rank for the chassis or you just need rank 4.
Jobs waiting for you should you change your mind.
Yeah, you only need rank 4 for the Noko parts, and I have pretty much everything else. I just need the chassis. It's kind of funny because despite everything being mushroom themed, like the Arbusep also needs mushrooms to build all the components. You don't actually need any mushrooms to build Noko. It's all stuff that you find like planet side on the Orb Valis.
Maybe next time.
Not that I'm complaining, I'm totally fine with that, but it's just funny. Can I rank up at all? No. Yeah, most of them are close to getting to rank 3, but not quite there yet. Let's do another one. I've heard Noko is really good.
This needs dealing with.
I want a Noko. I want a mushroom boy.
I mean middle management. Coming down here doing corporate's dirty work. Not the
Is it so much to ask to give a man a mushroom? Sec, I'm just going to take all my buffs from this one guy. Don't mind me. It's actually, I gotta go here and start it up.
Men are getting too comfortable in these parts. Go thin them out. Keep it up, mate. Once you cut down the other half, you can move on.
Like we're already halfway done with this.
You cleared them out right quick. Mercs will think twice before they come around these parts again.
Like, I think the fact that you now have the ability to have infinite ammo on Titania if you get a headshot, that's kind of like the one big thing, because she was kind of limited really hard by ammo limitations before.
So when they gave Exalted Weapons the ability to use arcane mods, that's what kind of really let her pop off. Because you could do some good damage, but you're always going to be limited by how much ammo you could have in the clip. Oh, I saw a mushroom for a second. There you are.
What more can you give? Remember, my success will be your success.
Uh-huh.
Whether you find those riches here or in the great beyond.
Oh, hell yeah, we gotta save little mushroom guys with a huge ass.
A spring popper.
Jeez, look at the booty.
That stack of explosives got nothing
Got
on
quite the big
anyone that
booty.
eats one of those. Ah, this one. This task's important. Neff's poison water is making the
Somebody else got that one.
Need you to find them and get them jumping.
Who else?
Off they go.
They down here? No. Yippee! I love that one.
You're quicker than you look, mate. Sprodlings would hate to play you in hide and seek. That's for sure.
Little mushroom guys with a huge ass that yell yippee when you find them. What's not to love? Oh, wait a minute. This one's my favorite bounty because you just do this. Just kind of get up close and then everything dies.
That was very fast.
Reapply buffs. The other nice thing is that her razor flies are immortal now, like they can't die, so a lot of times they would eventually die, you'd have to recast Razorwing. Which would suck because then you would lose your buffs. Or not, you wouldn't lose your buffs, you'd lose your speed stacks. And get your flies back, because they collect your buffs for you, which is really useful. It's just that once they die, they can't do that, so you have to refresh it, which was kind of annoying.
Bring that thing to the ground. We'll make it ours. Now that the buzzer's down, those shrooms will get to work tinkering with its ticker. Do me a favour and keep it safe. Should have known those muckers wouldn't let us go without a fight. Keep them off the drone.
I'm in a weird spot where my big roadblock right now is just a lot of money. Like, I just need a lot of money to cap out my Prime mods, but Index is boring. I don't have a Profit Taker build, and I don't necessarily want to just run Profit Taker over and over. From what I understand, Railjack is the way to go if you don't want to do those two, because Railjack can give you a lot of money. But it's also one of the things where you really do want a crew for it, otherwise it takes a lot longer.
Shrooms are done with the drone.
Oh yeah, I guess also some people have said 1999.
Well done.
I haven't done 1999 stuff in a bit because I haven't really needed to. I probably should though, because more and more builds I'm looking at require the mods from that, so I might have to start running those again.
Neff's got a new boss man working down here.
Oh, does Chroma's 4 work with the safe? That's funny. What a weird frame. Like, do you have to do it on Steel Path, or can you just do it on, like, base difficulty?
Guarantee you they'll come running. Bigwig finally decided to show their face. Take him out.
Because, yeah, that's not too bad then.
Even the boss man had to be impressed with how quickly you got that job done.
Oh, I saw Nako and I got excited, but that's just the systems. I need the chassis! Give me the fucking chassis. What if the chassis... Oh, I got... And the Noko blueprint itself? Oh my god.
Why are you so scared?
Extremely based. Yeah, great. Happy for... No, that's good. I'm happy for them. Normal is fine? Okay. So I was gonna say, if I have to run Chroma on Steel Path in 1999, that might be tricky. Oh, is it a different bounty thing? Maybe that's why. Maybe whenever I've played, that bounty hasn't been up. I thought it was just a chance to get any of them.
Yeah, welcome back. Always good to have a mate in the deep mines.
So I've just been running the Steel Path version, so maybe that's why. Where is it? Systems. Oh, yeah, you're right. Neuroptics. That explains why I never saw it, because chassis is on the basic one. I see. That is probably why.
Not everyone's cut out for a hard day's
I sit here and be like, man, I've been really unlucky. I feel like I should have gotten it by now. Of course, I might get rank 4 from this. There we go. I can just buy it. Because I have 160 Fergalite. Like, I'm pretty sure I could buy the entire Arbicep. Yeah, even if I didn't already have some of the parts for it, I could just buy those. Oh, this is where you buy the arcane. Okay, I'm going to buy a few of these, too, because I need these.
This is what I got. All things I thought could come in handy at some point.
Yeah, I'm just going to buy it.
Aye. This'll help me.
Actually, is there anything else I want to grab while I'm here?
Since the last payday.
I guess I could grab the last part of the Arbicep, the receiver. Because I have everything else. Like, I have the barrel and the stock and the blueprint itself. I just don't have the receiver. And I don't know that I necessarily want to do a ton of this right now. I ran a bunch trying to get Nuko earlier, and I'm kind of good. Maybe Conjunction Voltage might be good to hang on to. Pick up some of these, save some Fergalites for those.
Take what you need, leave what you don't.
Chance to trigger second random status effect. Interesting. Alright, let's go with that for now. I don't have to buy them right now. It's not a limited time thing. You can always farm Nuko and his parts, so. Problem is I have to wait 12 hours for the last part and then another 3 days for the actual Nuko frame itself. This is literally just the chassis, like I've got everything else. I guess I could get a second copy to feed to Helminth if I really wanted to, but... Alright, cool. That'll be good there. So Nuko is done. I can grab the Arbicep whenever I want. Probably should look at my Chroma Prime setup to see what I've got here. What am I working with? When's the last time I've touched this? Oh, right, I think I was looking and getting the Arcane Persistent stuff working with him. Because Chroma can have a lot of armor. Damage on health to energy. Yeah, I might have to look at this again, because I feel like I definitely put something on him because I wouldn't have had full ranked Arcane Energize, but this feels like a very in-progress build that I don't necessarily have a great option for just yet. I do have Gloom, so that's good at least. I'll probably have to look and see what I can do with that. What else should I work on? Uriel is 1 point off of being capped. Apparently I put a Forma into Vauban Prime? Vision Intensify. Oh, this is just for maximum defense. Yeah, I got the dispensary. Just full defense boy. Yeah, Oberon, I need to look at his stuff, because he also got a buff. Yeah, because they changed it to just complete strip, including Overguard. Hallowed Ground is radiation procs and immunity to status effects.
I don't remember if renewal gave armor before. I think renewal might have just been health. Bonus armor to Oberon and his allies. Oh, double. Bleed out slow feels kind of whatever, but I figured they just needed something. This might have been from the last time I ran Oberon, because I don't think I... This is just to give him more damage reduction. Yeah, I could probably stand to look at this build again, see what I got going with Oberon. Oh yeah, I need to level up Nidus, because I finally got Nidus Prime and I just have not leveled up base Nidus. Maybe I'll do that. Still have no idea how to play him, though. I know you build up infestation stacks, but apparently it's like counterintuitive to run Nidus with a squad because any kills made by allies don't count for building up your mutation stacks. From what I understand with Nidus, he's very good if you can build up his stack count, but since he needs to land the kill, it's oftentimes difficult for him to do that. I don't know. I'm going to switch to... where is it? I need to set up the Toxicists in Carnon, because I have the adapter for it. I just need to install it, but I think I need more Duviri nuggets for that. Maybe run a few more, like, relics while I just try and level them up. G14s are pretty common. I'll just throw in a free Radiant. Whatever. His stacks are... oh, did they give him a little buff? That's good. Like I said, I never really touch Nidus. I'm mostly just getting him in so I can subsume. Just leveling up the base one.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open.
Apparently they nerfed something with, like, health tanking. Apparently one of the new arcanes was really good and could make you functionally invincible. So from what I understand, they nerfed that, which is fine, but apparently it also kind of ruined a lot of interesting synergies that wouldn't have been necessarily overpowered.
Bring them in. Success. The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You've collected enough reactant to open your relic.
When you say they changed shield gating, is this... like, is this the same as the change they made where based on the amount of shields that were gated, the time changes? Or did they make another change recently that I'm not aware of? Okay, yeah, because I was aware of that shield gate change. Huh. Play this little song. I mean, this one gives me the most ducats, but I feel like Ballistica Prime is vaulted. It might be. I'll just keep in the Vidaria. That's more ducats, if nothing else. I already have a Trumna Prime. Oh, that was no experience, though. Yeah, that was like nothing, jeez. Like, what would I want to do for Nidus, even? Yes, I know I can install lenses to boost my focus gain. Okay, this is energy steel. And then this is the one where you goop people up and then you get stacks. Okay, I can't actually even... I don't think I can use Parasitic Link yet. Group enemies into its 4. Alright. Yeah, I promise these guys are only level 7, so I'm not going to get any experience. Maybe I'll do defense. No, defense is infinite, though. I don't like doing infinite defense missions with randos, because inevitably somebody's like, I want to run 200 runs. Ah, fuck it, I'll just do another capture. I just need to be running relics. Like, I want to clear out all of my unfinished ones here. Because, like, I hate having to look and see, okay, this is vaulted, so I want to try and save that for a group, because that group is probably never going to happen. The odds of hitting any random, like, you know, public vaulted relic in, like, trade chat or whatever, recruitment, I'm sure there's discords, but I don't want to spend that much time doing it.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy...
Actually, yeah, Descendi, I need to do that for the week, because that reset yesterday, I think.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby.
So we gotta get my new nuggets for the week.
A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Target located. Bring them in.
Oh, if you want to join a Descendia, sure.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. Mission complete. The captive has been...
Gonna microwave these dogs real quick.
Well done. Heads up. A grenade
I'm the
assault
hero. I'm the good guy.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
I mean, I think Steel Path Descendia can be pretty tricky. Base Descendia, not so much. I think you get a portion of the experience if you kill, like, with a weapon, right? For your warframe, it's only, like, specific weapons. Like, you're not going to get experience for your melee if you kill with a gun. I think that's how it works, right? Half goes to the warframe, or, like, a third goes to the warframe, the other goes to the weapon, something like that. Not that this is a great place to get experience, but... half? Okay. Definitely gonna change my gear, though. I need to start using loadouts. I don't use loadouts enough. Oh man, Atlas Prime, huh? I'm pretty sure Atlas Prime is, like, pretty deep in the vault, so... I know I can get the Vanguard relics, but for now I'll just grab one of those. Yeah, abilities... I think all the experience from ability kills go to the Warframe. Which is a little unfortunate for more buff-based frames like Trinity. Alright. Let me change my gear real quick, because we're going to be doing Descendia, so I'm not going to try and... I'm not going to be that guy who brings a fucking level 13, rank 12, unpotatoed Nidus, be like, can you help me, please? Do I want to run Protea? Maybe Titania, there are, like, pickup missions. Could bring Hildren. Maybe I'll try Hildren. Get Torrid. Latum is usually what I go for. And then I'll use the Okina Prime. There you are. Not for the damage it does, just because it gives me movement speed, which works with Balefire. Alright, cool. I think I have you on my friends list, Malik. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Damn, Master Rank 4. You've been busy. I like how everybody, with the exception of Vasco Cats on my friends list, has the power of Harrow compels thee. You need to get 250 Harrow chassis blueprints, I think, for that title. Which a lot of people just kind of passively had by playing, so... Alright, Descendia. That does not live in this menu. Descendia lives in this menu. What do we got this week? We'll do Steel Path. 3-day resource drop chance booster, Ignia.
Debilitate. Well, actually, I think this is the one that I wanted more copies of. I kind of want to try this out. Shotgun Ribbon, Arcane Circumvent. Oh, this is the weird one where you can armor strip by rolling at guys. Melee Careen. Melee damage against frozen enemies on roll. Freeze enemies in a radius with a cooldown. And then Orcan Catalyst for doing it all. Alright. Ah, you fool. You should have held on to every single one you had. I feel like this actually might be the weird edge case where you don't want the energy regeneration buff from Marie.
I'll wreck you, thief.
I think this makes number 11 if we go down to Roth. Alright, this is the hives. I wonder if it actually might be faster to just do this, so I just point roughly at walls. Can I destroy tumors by doing this? Can I not drain from these guys? Oh, not as much. Maybe I should pop out of kill mode. Oh, I guess these guys don't really have shields to steal, huh? There's one. Oh, do they show them on the map now? I don't think it did that before. I think the tumors were always hidden. Yeah, there's really not much shields to steal here. There's the last one. Oh, it's just the hive now. Let's... How do I get there? There we go. Found it. Should pop these open, because sometimes there's Ignia in there. Because you can roll, and the air dodge counts as a roll, so... There we go. Here I can use it pretty well.
Resources were simply required to begin again.
He said the thing! He said the thing! Why are you guys immune? Oh, Glassmaker. Right, I forgot there's mods on them. I do not like this mod. It's kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. Not just because it fucks with abilities, but also, like, it feels like it does not nearly do a ton of damage to these guys, like, as much as it should, because it's object health. Can I at least steal health from them? Okay, I can at least steal shields. Okay, both the excavators are full. Alright. Pop another pillage before we go down. Just do a little flex as I fall down to the abyss.
It is not what you kill, but who you kill that matters in the end. So, get out there and kill someone. Special.
Special! Here I go killing again. The other nice thing with Pillage is that I believe it cleanses statuses. Oh my god, this is so fast. Only weak points are vulnerable, huh? Respectfully disagree. I am respectfully disagreeing with the statement. One more. Where's the elevator? There it is. I was going to land in an eyeball.
And what is this supposed to represent, Devil? Your childhood? Your mother, perhaps?
Shocking Leech Eximus.
That I could have abandoned you in that primitive
I believe...
and unenlightened hell.
Yeah, the balefire doesn't break these pipes, so it's potentially really good for just clearing out dudes without blowing up the pipes.
The devil is our locomotive, and we must blow up his steam.
Because I find I have a lot of issues just using big radius weapons that'll just pop the pipes inherently. Or if you're using like melee, it's really difficult to deal with that. I don't know if you can pop him via the regular fire, though. I'm not going to do it, though. Actually, maybe I'll test. No, I don't think you can. Actually, no. Did that work? Maybe that did work. Maybe I did find a strat, actually. Or somebody else might have also shot that. It's very possible. There's a lot of stuff going on in Warframe, and there's a very good chance that somebody else is shooting at the same target you are. Actually, we gotta pop a lot of them. Let me test. I think Balefire does actually break it with the primary, just not the secondary fire. Or no, somebody else is shooting him, I think, because that was dead on. Alright, I'm gonna come help out. Well, I got a resource drop chance booster now, so I can go to Saturn. Rolling with a Necros and just try and get as many Orkin cells as I can. Alright. Defense.
Trying to purge Marie from the system. However amusing.
Alright, it's got the Vampire Luminous.
Succeeds. This venture is over.
Alright, you can't kill those guys, but there's still the other targets as well. Kind of annoying though, because they show up in the minimap and it looks like they're targets. I don't think they can hurt her directly, it just... they, like, park around them. I don't think they can get me though, because I think I'm too high up. Maybe they're targeting somebody else right now. This Hildren setup is also hilarious in Purita Rebellion because then you can get the Zeneric bonus. Like if you just pick that at the start, you're just constantly buffing your ability strength with every single mission you do. Until you were dealing like 10 million damage every single shot you make, it's kind of silly. Alright, who's still alive? Who dares? Astrolabes. This is actually probably pretty solid setup for this.
Did the devil play children's games?
So I can just park nearby and blow up anything that dares come near me. Oh, I love that noise of just every Eximus shield breaking. You point at a crowd, you just hear so good. They chose a really good noise. Like, as much as I hate what Overwatch and Blizzard became over time, I got to admit that their choice of the beer can opening for the hit marker sound is a very good choice. Apparently that's what they did for, like, the hit sound in Overwatch is just a beer can going... Or maybe a beer bottle, I don't remember exactly what.
This one's over here. Oh, there's so many frost eximus. I'm so slow. Doesn't matter because I just park near this, but still. Feels bad when I have to go somewhere else. My primary debilitate. Grab these ribbons shards. While we have a moment. I'm coming. Don't go without me. Oh right, this is the. So I think normally she gives you either the roll shields or she gives you the health and energy regen. Which the health regen isn't too bad, but energy does nothing for Hildren. Yeah, usually I think this is the better choice, but I'm actually going to take Holy Roller because Hildren likes shields. The only problem is it doesn't give over shields, so you have to be below blue threshold. We're rolling with anyways. I saw Noko. Yeah, that's Malik, Uriel, and Valkyr Prime.
May soul guide you.
Oh no, nullifiers. Titania's nightmare. Who's still alive? Who dares? Where did you come from? We were all here. You just appeared there. Silly game. Stupid game.
This one is easy. The air on Tau was toxic for us, and so efforts...
Oh, this is one that drops RPGs for you.
See that you do the same if you wish to survive.
Actually, this one's probably better off just popping the consoles. Because these guys are very resistant to most damage. 71,000. Let's do my rounds. God, that's such a big radius. Go back up. I should probably turn Aegis back on, or Haven. That's off. Go get this guy back up, because I don't believe there is reviving in this mode. I believe as soon as you go down... Oh no, there's no revival after death, I think. Something like that. I don't know. Or there's no bleed out, maybe it's just instant you go down. I don't know. Oh, this is just the Get Things mission. Open doors. Ooh. Give me all that Ignia, please. All the Mafrica. Africa, wherever that's pronounced as. Take all these ones. Cool. I don't think I fought Alraxia here yet. I didn't know she could spawn.
Was it this entirely fantastical? No. Does this capture the level of egregious cruelty and mindless horrific butchery? Yes.
Whoa! I see. I just kind of exploded there. That was weird.
But I am willing to entertain arguments against the spider. I am not a fan.
That was weird. My health just... I didn't even think it hit the shield to get it. I think it was just gone. I don't know if the little scuttlers do that.
A massacre of targets that do not fight back.
Alright, this is just shoot orb.
The only problem is narrowing it down.
Shoot orb, receive bacon. I don't need Haven for this. This is literally just shoot things. There's no actual combat here. That's it. That's the floor. Sometimes they're free. I know there's the one with the treasure room that apparently Zaku, like you farm with Zaku. Or anybody with like a big radius like a Limbo. I'm not sure if it's on this rotation. I think it was last week, or maybe the week before that they had that. People were farming with Zaku break builds, but... I feel like unless you're trying to farm, like, everything on day one, if you really don't want to spend money and you just want to get it as soon as possible, I feel like you probably don't have to worry too much about that. Circumvent. Keep on going. What does Leon give again?
Fear not. Lua shields us.
Heat damage resistance or status damage over time, but gain status vulnerability. I can cleanse statuses with pillage, so whatever. I feel like any status damage over time with Hildren isn't really super relevant because everything just kind of dies, but it's there. It's an option. Oh, another grab things mission. I'm not gonna run around every single floor to pop every box, just go. Just the run.
Ah, yes. I remember training for live combat. I do not miss it.
A little higher. Hey, that's cheating. You can fly. Unfair. Illegal. There's the last one. This week has a lot of the goofy ones in a row. Just run a race, go shoot some orbs, open some boxes, pick up some orbs.
Within Wolfson's psyche, we find a shrine to himself. Why am I not surprised?
Music to my ears.
I'm not gonna shoot at you, you're just dead. Just kind of look at that room, everything dies. That's Hildren. Alright, pick this up. Hello? Can I... there we go. Oh, we got invulnerability blessing. Fantastic. Well, die. Alright, this one, I think the Oni has attenuation pretty hard, so... takes a little bit longer to kill. We'll survive a few volleys. This demon, these groslings!
This demon, this grossling, it mocks us with all its greed. It must be
It is very charming.
for decency's sake.
The one thing Marie is not chill about. Little guys who just run around and yell "Foss" a lot. I'll turn off Haven so my shields can regen at full speed. Ah, arbitration drones. I forgot that was a thing that could show up.
This is quite clear.
Actually, does Balefire work on the drones? I think it does, because it is considered a weapon. Wait, no, it does not. Never mind. Damn, okay. The problem is it works for everything else, just not the drones, but then they're shielding something, then you can't kill it. Makes your life a little bit harder. Should I gonna get the late amount here? Well, I thought they still have attenuation, they just modified the formula so it's not as, like, ridiculous for some bosses. Of course, it is also possible they have just completely removed it since last I checked. Easiest way to check would probably just go do like an Archon hunt or whatever. Astrolabes again. I should probably go to that, huh?
How ill-equipped we Orokin were for war. That we had
Bomb
no
defusal.
gods
What is that?
behind which to take shelter from the atrocity of it all.
Just enemies explode after they die or something?
Catch the drum. Did the devil play children's games once? Long ago.
Oh, wrong way. It's moving fast. What if you can buff this with, like, Volt? I think Volt breaks a lot of stuff right now. Like, I've had the Parita Rebellion bounties bug out for, like, the sentient droid that you can escort. Because most escort missions, you can, like, buff them with something to make them follow. Oh, I see. You gotta kill enemies to keep the timer going, I think. I think that's how it works, or you gotta finish the objective before the timer runs out. Otherwise you explode. Oh no, it's just kills, never mind. I saw the thing in the corner. It's multiple. Yeah, I know they changed it, I just don't think they completely removed attenuation, which is good. It's very good. Exponential attenuation was kind of silly. I'm gonna try not to kill everything because I need to leave some kills for other people so they don't explode. At the same time, you know, here I go kill him again. Oh, it's not like an instant kill. Okay. Just a little bit of damage on you, that's fine. Melee Kareen, and then we fight Roth. I think this is number 11. Or I guess he counts the last one, so this would be the 12th attempt. I'm glad I was able to capture that bug last time, where apparently I just managed to hit the frame perfect thing to not get instant killed by the raid wipe.
We Orokin played games.
11!
Memories to us were
Oops.
sacred.
11?
I know what whispers in your skull, Leon. Fire silences them all. Shield us with your grace. Bless our ways with your light.
Yeah, Balefire still works pretty fucking well. I don't think I actually have the Vincubus blade, so that's nice to get. Saves me a little bit of currency later on. Here, 1,000 credits is alright. But not really like a great way to make money. Unless it's only when you finish, in which case I wonder if you could just run over and over from like the last checkpoint. I imagine you probably get credits as you play through rather than doing all that. I think I'm going to wrap it up there though, because this was meant to be just kind of like a nice chill stream to make sure I wasn't going to disconnect. So I might try and do MGS5 tomorrow if it seems like it's pretty stable. So we'll see if we can finish that off tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Tomorrow is likely going to be the last stream. Well, yeah, actually, because then on Thursday it'll be the first, and I'm probably going to be busy that day. But, yeah, that'll do it for me. Thanks for stopping by, folks. Maybe more MGS5, or maybe something else if I'm feeling more just like I want to wrap up the year and do something a little more unique. I don't know. We'll see. Have a good one, folks.